Hi, Annette Meese with UnlockYourBrilliance.com, and I had just shared in my newsletter that I'd sent out this week that I was awakened one day in my business with the word something similar to BAM, like Emerald does on his Food Network show. I used to love watching that, and he would say BAM, and sometimes I would get shaken up because I wasn't ready for it. And the reality is that I had a situation in my business one time where it was BAM. And I'm assuming and hoping that some of you have that occasion in your life or your business where all of a sudden it's like, oh man, it's like a brick in the head. I wasn't even paying attention to that. And one day I was talking to my mentor. I had my website ready, my blog was ready, the freebie was ready, everything was ready to go. I had my opt-in box, I had my squeeze page, everything literally was ready to go. And I had no clients. So I was talking to her, and she said to me, Annette, you're going to have to get out and start networking and start making some phone calls and make some sales. And it was seriously like, bam, sales? I have to make a sale? Why can't I just go out and talk to people? Because what I have is so great. And it really, really hit me really hard. And it was on a Friday. That whole weekend, I seriously got sick to my stomach for 3 days. Sunday night, I was so scared because I knew that I was going to start making some phone calls Monday morning and getting out there. I had been networking. I had been talking to people. I just hadn't made any sales. So Monday morning comes, and I wake up, and I kid you not, I am red head to toe with hives. And I said to my husband, I said, this is insane. I am so scared. I have hives. And they lasted for 5 days. I didn't know how long they were going to last. But I knew that I needed to work through this. I needed to move through this or I wasn't going to do it. Even if I had hives, I was going to do it. So I got dressed, put my makeup on, and I went out and I started networking. And I started making some sales. Some said no. Some people said yes. The interesting thing is that most people who talk to me and look at me cannot believe that I had a problem with sales because they think I'm just this natural salesperson, which sometimes I am when it comes to someone else's product and program that I love and totally believe in. I'm so happy to share that and so happy to sell it to you because it doesn't have anything to do with me. When it came to me and the value that I was trying to offer to someone, the value that I knew deep down that I had, but I was scared to death to share with someone, that's when the sales were like, yuck, I don't want to do this. I was reminded of, the car salesman, the in-your-face people, because they had to meet their numbers. And I did not want to be that type of a person. So I started working on it. I got some coaching on it from my mentor, and I just went out and started doing it. And here are some things that I have learned about sales. And I just wanted to share that with you. So get a pen and paper and write this down. And I've taken the word sales and making an acronym with it, which is not something new. I'm sure there's lots of people who have done it. But this is my own little series that I use. So the first letter of the word is S, sales. And that first letter stands for me, service. I am being of service to you. There's one thing that I've learned from my mentor. Well, there's lots of things I learned from my mentor, but this one thing that I learned was really imperative, and it really shifted my understanding about sales. Sales is not something that you do to someone. Sales is something that you do for someone. So you're literally being of service. So when I shifted my mindset of the idea that I literally am being of service to someone, I have something that I think you might be able to use, let's talk about it. It showed up in a totally different energy than I have something and you need to have this. So the first one is definitely be of service, and I'm not talking about giving your services away for free. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying you are showing up to this person, this potential client, because you know that you have something that they might be able to use. They might want it. And so you're going to share it with them, and it's absolutely imperative that you really want to help them, because they energetically will know that if you're not showing up authentically wanting to help them, they will know that. So really be authentic in wanting to help people. Be of service. The second acronym, or the second letter, is going to be A, which is really being aware. A stands for awareness. Be aware of their pain. Be aware that they have been programmed to say no. Every one of us have been programmed to say no. I've been programmed to say no, and you have too. So be aware that that is occurring. And then the third letter is going to help you with that awareness, and the third letter is L, which stands for lead with questions. Lead with the question, and it has to be open-ended. Get them talking. Find out what's really going on with them, and then listen. So it stands for lead with the question, and then listen. Stop talking. Listen to what they have to say. If you're really wanting to be of service, you're going to hear what they have to say and hear their pain. And then E stands for encourage. Encourage them in what they share with you that was so positive that they've done in their life, the accomplishments that they've had. Encourage them and let them know that you're aware of their brilliance. Encourage them in that area. And then the last one is, the first S stands for service. I'm going to go over it again. So we have service, awareness, lead with a question and listen, encourage, and then S, the last S, stands for share. Share what you have to offer. They may not take it, they may take it. Just share. It's just about sharing with a great conversation. Sales really is about conversation. What you have to offer them, and going with sharing with what you think might work for them or not. So those are the acronyms. Sales, service, awareness, lead with the question and listen, encourage them, and share what you have to offer. I promise you it makes it a lot easier. So that's my little spiel on sales. You can do it. I know you can do it. So go out and make some sales for your business. I'll talk to you later. Bye.